Rolling.
Anybody that has seen the popular early Netflix film Zeitgeist or its sequel should be familiar with the content found in today's episode. Welcome in, everybody. I'm your host, Sweet Tea, and this is the Catch the Sky podcast. If you care to follow or interact with us, you may do so on Twitter at CTS Terry, or by searching for the Catch the Sky podcast on Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you find podcasts. Be sure to like and subscribe for our weekly episodes. So this week, I wanted to briefly hit on the reason for the season, and that is a continuous series of deities that are born of a virgin around this time of year, are crucified, buried, and then resurrected. We've got Mithras, we've got Horus, we've got Krishna, maybe even Jesus. But by all historical accounts, these weren't real people. And this story has been circulated across the globe, across centuries. And while there's nothing wrong with the story in and of itself, it's a fantastic tale, I think it is important for us to remember that it is just that, and it is a story. And this might not be a popular opinion with some, but this is my opinion. So feel free to disagree with it in the comments. But there's plenty of evidence that points to a lot of these religions, beliefs, whatever you want to call them, originating in the stars, celestial bodies. For example, you look at the story of the three wise men, the three kings, and the Star of Bethlehem. Well, Sirius is the brightest star in the sky, and the three stars of Orion, often referred to as the three kings, align with it perfectly at the winter solstice. And additionally, the constellation of the Southern Cross is at its lowest point in the sky and seems to hang there for 3 days before, you guessed it, rising. And this is also why I love the alien theory that perhaps God or gods were aliens. I know that Dick wants to do an episode about that sometime in the future, so I look forward to doing that and getting her back on here soon. But whatever you believe, I don't want to take away from that. I just want to point out that there's other examples of very, very, very similar stories, and that's all. I'm not saying that anyone is right or anyone is wrong. I'm just saying that there are a lot of similarities that are repeated across different cultures and time frames. So, take that information as you will, and feel free to look into some of these deities. Yeah, I mentioned a couple already, but a few others would be Zoroaster from the Persian culture. Hercules was born of a virgin. Dionysus. All these, and many of them were referred to as the Savior, Redeemer, Anointed One, all usually being born around the same time of year, dying the same time of year. So the similarities are endless, and really, I simply just want to take this opportunity and use this example to show you how many people can believe very, very, very similar things, but also believe that they're fundamentally different, right? And they get so hung up on the differences and they miss the similarities. And if we'd focus on the similarities, we'd find that we have way more in common than we ever thought possible. So if there's one thing that I would like you to take from this week's brief episode, I hope that that's it. That usually we have way more in common than we have different. A lot of people are just looking for the same thing in life. A nice warm place to sleep at night, a full belly, not having to struggle. Or I think it's pretty simple. So try to keep that in mind this holiday season. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. I appreciate you coming in and sharing a few minutes with me this time of year. And until next week, and until maybe next year, keep trying to catch the sky.